Well, hi, everybody. Welcome again to my virtual campfire. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman, former campground owner, lifelong lover of camping and RVing, and I'm a professional pontificator, I guess, like a lot of old people. But as a former campground owner, I've got a lot of experiences, a lot of perspective, not necessarily, it's the right perspective, but it's just mine. And here around this virtual campfire, I share some thoughts and ideas and stories, and I share those ideas with you, and then you share yours with me. I have my contact information is in the description of this video down below, along with a 24-hour voice mailbox that I've got where you can call and leave me a message anytime you'd like, up to like 4 or 5 minutes long. And what I do as the RV Wingman is I try to steer you in the right direction, not necessarily with the exact right answer to every single problem, but at least steer you in the right direction and keep you away from making some avoidable mistakes. I am not a lawyer. I know a lot of good lawyers, and I have been around the block a time or two. So if you need some advice, maybe I'm somebody that can listen to you at least, and I promise I get back to as many people as possible. Again, that contact information is in the description of this video down below. So last week, on the videos, if you missed it, I was playing several of those voicemails, and almost all of them were very unhappy people, justifiably so. They bought RVs, and they wish they would have known before they bought their RV what they learned after buying their RV. And some people think, well, all I do is talk about the negative, and that is not true. As I say, as a former campground owner, I've seen an awful lot. I want to see happy campers. I want to see a vibrant, happy, ethical RV industry made up of dealers that care about the long-term business and health of the industry more so than just short-term profits. And that's the reason why we have created the RV Dealers I Trust Network. Not the biggest dealers necessarily, but I think the best dealers in the country, at least the best dealers that I know of. And there's a lot of good dealers out there, and you're getting ready to hear about a couple of them that I don't endorse. But if you have an experience with your dealer, or if you need some help with your RV, I want to hear from you. So again, that number is down in the description below. Let's run to Gary in Florida. What do you say?
Hey, this is Gary from Live Oak, Florida. We just bought an Integra Vision 29F from La Mesa RV in Stanford, Florida, and so far they have done everything that they promised. They've been easy to work with, and I still got to take it back in because I was waiting on some parts, but we wanted to get it and start getting it set up and everything. But it's not a new one. It's a 2021. Had it inspected and a few minor problems, and they fixed them. So far, I'm very pleased with La Mesa RV in Sanford, Florida. Thank you very much. Bye.
That's awesome. Gary, congratulations. I must say that I don't hear very many positive things about La Mesa. I'm not trying to bash them, I promise. But your call shows that not all branches of a national chain may be the same. You bought a 2021, a used one, and that was probably built during the pandemic. So I'm glad that they were able to fix the problems. I'm glad that you're a happy camper. And well, I'm going to play this other one here in just a second. And there's something, besides the name is the same, they're both Garys. There's something that is common, I think. I get the sense of this between these two calls. So let's go ahead to Gary from Illinois.
Hey, Wingman. My name is Gary. I'm calling from Wheaton, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago. I ordered the dealership that I deal with is Rick's RV in Joliet, Illinois. I ordered a Jayco Red Hawk SE 22A in February 21, and because of the chip shortage, Jayco couldn't get the Chevy chassis. I took delivery in April of 2022, and I got to tell you, Rick's was a stand-up organization. Yeah, I had to wait to get it, but I understand that. They held the price, which, as I understand, is unusual in the RV industry. Rick's is about 40 miles away from my house, not the farthest distance.
I'm going to continue that in just a second, but what you're getting ready to hear is a unique experience, a very positive experience that I'll bet you almost anything, that you will not get this from most other dealers and almost no national chain. So listen what happened to Gary when he dealt with, what was it, Rick's RV out of Joliet, Illinois. Isn't Joliet where, anybody a Blues Brothers fan, the movie, The Blues Brothers? Jake and Elwood. They were down in Joliet. Anyway, here's what is really cool, I think.
I store the unit about 35 miles away from the house, about 5 miles away from Rick's. I wanted a slide topper put on the slide, and my salesman picked up the unit from the storage place, brought it to their facility to install the slide topper, and I picked it up from them. These guys have gone above and beyond, and I don't care if it's the service department, parts department, sales department, they are all amazing, and I would buy all my RV stuff from them. I would highly recommend them to anybody else. That's Rick's RV in Joliet, Illinois.
All right, so there you go. You think all I talk about is negative stuff? I don't endorse. I don't know either of these dealerships. I know La Mesa a little bit, but I don't know the people at these particular locations. But it sounds like these customers, both of them, are very happy, right? Well, here's the similarity between the two, besides both being Gary's. I think both of them sound like they are pretty good customers. What I mean by that is I think they have the right attitude. I think attitude has so much to do with your happiness as not just an RVer, but as a human being. If you enter a relationship, and that's what you've got with an RV dealer, you're entering a relationship. It's not like a casino where one of you wins, typically the casino, and the other one loses. It is not that kind of relationship. This is a long-term, hopefully a long-term relationship that dealer is building with you. And so do you want the dealer to be nice and accommodating and thoughtful and thorough and respect all that? Yes. But guess what? You owe that to the dealer. If you want to be like these two Garys that are happy campers, they sound like they're smart. They sound like they're understanding. They're flexible. And they have connected with a dealer that treats them with that respect. And when you've got a relationship that works, it doesn't have to work perfectly all the time, but it works. And that's what the RV Dealers I Trust network is all about. These guys, I don't know Rick's and I don't work with the people in La Mesa. I'm not bashing them at all, but I don't quote unquote endorse them. I do endorse a handful of dealers, great dealers, and whoever you work with, dealers I work with, or anybody else, I suggest respectfully that you enter into that transaction understanding it's going to be a relationship. If all you want is the cheapest price and get out of the way, you want to gouge their eyeballs out, you want to get the best deal and get out of there, I suggest that may be good for now, but later on, you are going to pay for it because that dealer doesn't want to feel like they've lost. They don't want to, and if you feel like you lost, if the dealer ripped you off and charged you for, ungodly amounts of money and took advantage of you, regardless, even if you're naive, if they took advantage of you, you're going to feel terrible. That's bad for a long-term relationship. Every industry, every business thrives best when it's a relationship-driven business. I don't care if you're at the grocery store and somebody's friendly and nice to you, you're at a restaurant, you go to the bank. We are in the people business. As I say, these damn things are taking people away from us. We're staring at screens. We don't look at people in the eyes as much as we used to. And it bothers me. And so many of us will shop online. What's the price of whatever the RV? And you're asking, email back and forth. And you have no relationship with that salesperson except digitally, electronically. And I think that you're shortchanging yourself and you're shortchanging the dealer. So yes, price is important, but the approach to how you buy your RV up here, your attitude, the relationship you want to have. If you don't want to have a good relationship with a dealer, that's your decision. It really is. And all of us come at this from a different place. But I just wanted to show you that there are some people that are happy about their RV purchase. There are. If you have an experience with your dealer, good or bad, if you've got a problem with your RV, you got a problem with your RV dealer, I'd like to hear from you. I really would. You can call, leave me a voicemail message 24/7. You may hear yourself here on Wingman Wisdom. And what I try to do is I try to play these calls, not to try to sell you on something, but try to give you some things to go, maybe you didn't know those things, or some things that will confirm your bias. I believe that the best campers are the smartest campers, and the smartest campers are the ones that will take the time. They will put their bias aside, and they'll try to learn as much as possible and use that good old thing called common sense. If you walk into that dealer and it's the first time you walk in and you feel that sleaze feeling, and I know what you probably know what I'm talking about. It's just like it feels sleazy. If you don't mind it, stay there. If I walk into any business and I feel that sleaze factor, I'm gone. I don't care how good the deal is because I don't even like it. So use your brain. Educate yourself. Keep an open mind. Understand there are good dealers. There are some that are really, really horrible, and lots of them in between. And I want to see you make the right decision. So drop a comment below. Let me know if you are happy with your RV dealer experience, or if you're not. And if you'd like to call me, I would love to hear from you. And by the way, when you click on that description below, you'll also get my email address. It may be easier for you to just shoot me an email. Again, I get back to as many people as I possibly can, and try to provide some things just to think about. Not that I'm right, as I said, but I do have a lot of experience. So thank you for taking the time to sit around this virtual campfire with me. I know there's a jillion YouTube channels out there. I'm not going to ever be the biggest, but I will be the most honest that I can possibly be, and I will never, ever, ever steer you wrong. So again, thank you for watching. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home. I'll see you again very soon. Hey, it's the RV Wingman, and if you're looking for an honest RV dealer, one that will work hard to earn and keep your business, I hope you'll check out the RV dealers I trust. I really do trust them. I think you can trust them as well. Go to rvdealersitrust.com. That's rvdealersitrust.com.